Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a no contact, low communication reading for the next 48 hours. Welcome to my Taurus. Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Taurus. This is a general reading for Sun, Moon, and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So, and any cross watchers. So welcome everybody. Let's see. Whoever wants to hear this reading, you're welcome to listen to it. Let's say it that way too. I always feel like if you're drawn to a reading, just listen to it. It's for you. Spirit, I'm here with Taurus. No contact. What is going on in this connection? What do you want us to know? What is my person thinking and feeling? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have purity, pure of heart, healing old wounds. I'm waiting for you to make a move. They're waiting for you. Oh, are we at a stalemate? Are we at it's your turn to call? It's your turn. I'm thinking of you right now. All right, with a big heart. Sometimes we have this feeling of, you know what? I reached out to them last. I texted them last. It's their turn to text. So maybe we are just at a standstill with whose turn is it? Whose turn is it? Spirit, please share with me where this connection is headed. Do they just need time? They're healing some old wounds. Are they being honest with their feelings? I have an Empress. I have a Four of Cups. I have a Ten of Swords. And I have a Four of Swords. So it did come into me as a little bit of a wallowing in self-pity. All right. They are isolating. They could be not talking to friends and family. They could be just saying, leave me alone. I don't want to deal with anybody. I just want to be by myself right now. I'm not ready to talk. All of those things. But it was very much a pity pot or an isolation feeling. So maybe they're just not ready. Maybe they are taking their space to figure out what it is that they want, and they are just not ready to talk, and they're not able to talk. I have a King of Cups, Nine of Wands, and I have Strength. So I do have that Leo energy. I also feel like I have a Virgo, I have a Capricorn, I have a Pisces, and I feel like I have a Gemini. So we'll just take that also. But how the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands came into me is I'm just tired. I'm emotionally drained. Emotionally drained with what's been going on, trying to figure out what their emotions are, trying to figure out what they want, what they don't want. I do feel like they still care about you, that they still are wondering, are you okay? I'm hoping you're okay. So even if you haven't heard from your person, I don't think that they've stopped caring for you or wondering if you are okay. But it is a feeling of I'm just emotionally drained and I can't make a decision one way or another. So they may be just taking their sweet time, as how Spirit just said it. They may be taking their sweet time saying, I'm just healing, I'm spending time alone, I'm doing whatever I want to do, and I'm not talking to anybody. I don't know if they're talking to you, they're not talking to anybody. So emotionally drained. You could be emotionally drained too. Like you're just tired of wondering what they're thinking and feeling. And if that's the case, take care of yourself first. I know what I want and I can't stop until I have it. So they're trying to focus on something. Every night in my dreams, you seduce me. So they miss you physically. I want to be the one to stand beside you and assist you in all of your success. Again, I care about you. I care about how you're doing at work. I care about how you're doing, with life issues, So when you're not with your person, they do miss you. They miss the day-to-day contact about what's going on in your life. What happened in the certain situation that you've got both knew about, so they do miss all those little nuances of things. You make me feel calm and free and tame. So maybe then when they're with you, they were better emotionally. Now that they're not with you, they're emotionally drained, emotionally stressed. They're not feeling like themselves. Maybe they are struggling in other areas of their life. Maybe they're having a hard time focusing on work. I can't keep my head on work. I can't get wrap my head around my business, something like that. Spirit, what do you have for this connection? Where is this connection headed? What do you want for this no contact? What are their feelings? I have a Two of Swords. They've got to make up their mind. There was a stalemate feeling of it's your turn to call, or I called you last, you got to call me. So there's this kind of stalemate. I have a two of Wands. I have a Nine of Pentacles, and I have a Hanged Man. There's the waiting. I like the Two of Wands. In fact, this is one of my favorite cards in the decks because I like this gate. I love gates and doorways and arches. You guys know that. Bridges, anything that shows me that I'm moving forward. I'm moving towards something else because we're always in forward motion. Energy is always moving, right? So this Two of Wands is a sense of I'm trying to open up. I'm trying to move forward. So whatever's keeping them stuck in this kind of stubborn energy of I just have to kind of wallow in my own self-emotion. They've got to make a decision. They have to either pick themselves up and want to be in a relationship and walk towards that gate, walk through it and say, we have a future together and make you feel more secure. Or they just keep waiting until they find the answers that they're seeking. Because if they said to you, I don't know what I want, then believe them when they say that, because they don't know what they want. They are allowing their emotions to just take over, and they're trying to somehow control the emotions or control the timeline. And instead of taking action, they're doing nothing. Please be patient with me. Well, that's up to you, whether you want to walk through that gate or not. If they're making up their mind, if you feel like they said, I need some time to think, I need some time to decide what it is that I want, and then you feel like they're going to pick up their phone and they're going to come back to you, you can be patient, but I want you to work on yourself too. I don't want you to be the person that waits and just hopes that their twin flame comes back to them someday, and that's the person I know I'm supposed to be with, and all of a sudden all this time goes by and they've moved on with their life and you haven't. I don't want you to miss out on being happy. I want you to be happy. I want you to be patient within a reasonable expectation, days, a month, like what's reasonable for you. But if this person says, I don't know when I'm coming back, and it's not, it's just this open-ended thing, and they start dating other people and it looks like they've moved on with their life, I would say move on with your life. So, but right now it's coming into me as this emotionally, they can't handle this connection right now for whatever reason. They feel like it's overwhelming to them. It's too much for them. They just want to be left alone. They don't want to deal with anybody else's feelings. I don't mean to be selfish, but they are being selfish. If they pushed you away and said, I need time for me, and they didn't take into consideration that you're put on hold and you're put in limbo and you are just waiting indefinitely for them to decide, that is a very selfish action for somebody to do. So they are being selfish. The Spirit's saying you deserve more. Okay, you deserve more respect. There's something going on here with respect. It's not just about them, it's about you. I don't know how to move forward from this situation. Maybe they don't have the energy to put into what it's going to take to repair this connection. And it's going to take energy to repair it. It's going to take energy to walk, walk together and to figure this out together. I wish I could make you see that they don't deserve your love. So maybe there was interference. For some of you, this could have been interference, that maybe your head turned and they aren't going to, they're not going to be a third party. They're not going to be interested in that. So if your head turned for somebody else, then they aren't going to take that either. So for some of you, I'm not running from you. I'm running from my life and myself. I think this is more what's going on. I don't think it's necessarily you, this emotional drained feeling. They probably are getting hit by life and life circumstances in a lot of different ways, whether it's money, family, finances, housing, everything's hitting them all at once. And then your relationship isn't where they want it to be. So their first response was, I need space and time. I'm out of here. I'll let you know what I want to do. And then they just go and wallow in their pain, thinking that that's going to heal or help them somehow. They got to do what they've got to do, and you've got to do what you've got to do. But I don't want you waiting around for them to kind of fix their life. And then they pick back up and say, oh, I'm all better now, and I want to come back when they're ready. That's not fair to you. So you take care of yourself first. There's no one else that knows me the way you do. So maybe you've tolerated this. Maybe you've allowed them to go and have space, and then they come back, and maybe you have allowed it at different times, but maybe this time you have put down your foot with, they either call me, because there's a sense of it's their turn. It's like your turn or their turn. It's like they either call me or this is over. It's this kind of cut and dry, like the ball's in their court. The ball's in their court. They got to show up. I have karma catching up with somebody. I grew up with bad role models. I'm not sure I know how to give and express the love that you deserve. Maybe they aren't able to give you what you need. Maybe you're realizing that now. You love this person. You've had something wonderful with them. Maybe they truly cannot give you what you need them to give you. And that's something you have to decide. I need you to make the first move. There's something going on here with this sense of the ball is in your court, or I need, and I think that the ball is in their court, like that you want them to call you. I'm going to say it that way. You want them to call you. They owe you a call. They owe you an apology, an explanation, something like that. But maybe they're trying to say, I don't have the strength, or I'm too intimidated. But maybe if you reached out to them and said, hey, they would respond and say, hey, yeah, I'm good. Everything's okay. But they've got to kind of man up and show up, is how I feel. So don't let them off the hook that easy. Give me a chance. There is nothing that I wouldn't do for you. And if that's the case, then they're going to show up. If they feel that way, they're going to show up. They're going to call. They're going to see, are you doing okay? I just wanted to see how you're doing. I know that you miss me. I miss you. So if they really feel like that, then they are going to show up. We need them to show up. I'm making the effort. All right. So if they're making the effort, then you should be hearing from them soon. I'm going to ask Spirit one more question with some other cards, but if they are making the effort, you should hear from them soon. That's how I feel. If you don't hear from them soon, I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to take care of yourself first, and don't think that that's selfish, because you can't wait around for somebody to decide to want you. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. If they want to be in your life, they take action and they show you that they want to be in your life. Otherwise, you move on and you find somebody who does want to be in your life. Spirit, are they going to make the effort? Are they going to make the effort? They have to show up. They're going to make the effort. Listen to your intuition. What's your intuition saying about this person? Trust. All right, that's encouraging. And I have forgiveness. Maybe you're going to forgive them when they reach out. Maybe they're going to make the effort and you're going to forgive them and we're going to try to move on together. Maybe we will continue together. I want this person to show up. If you hear from this person in the next 48 hours or so, next couple of days, and they're making a genuine effort to talk, to see you, to care about you, to show you that they care, then I want you to listen to your intuition. Do I continue with this person? Does this person have something to offer me? Because you are worthy and deserving of love. So we want to make sure that that comes first. Let's put this out to the universe. Let's see if, what did they say? They're willing to make the effort, right? That is the most important. That's what we need to hear. We need to hear that they're taking action and they're taking steps to coming towards you. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I want to thank all my Taurus for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.